Hi, I'm Danny Josie of Mama Serene, and I would like to talk to you today about my new book on hypnobirthing, which has just been published very, very recently, now available on Amazon, and it's called Hypnobirthing, Breathing in Short Pants. And look, it's by me. It's very, very exciting. I am having a book launch on Monday the 21st of September at 8 p.m. and I would absolutely love it if you could come and join me. The details of the book launch are on Facebook, my Mama Serene page, Instagram at Mama Serene Birth, and you can just register on there. Tickets cost £5. It's a donation to Pandas charity, which helps support postnatal and antenatal depression. So it's for a very, very good cause, and I would love it if you could come and join me. I am speaking to Kiki Hansard, who is doula extraordinaire and behind one of the powerhouses behind the hashtag But Not Maternity campaign that's happening at the moment. I'm speaking to Jessica, otherwise known as Student Midwife Studygram, who's done the most amazing illustrations for my book. And I'm talking to 3 mums, past clients, who have used my hypnobirthing program. They've all had very, very different types of birth, none of which you would kind of necessarily typically associate with a lot of the preconceived ideas of hypnobirthing. So I just want to give you a brief introduction to my book, as I am so excited about the fact that it is actually here. I feel like I have been pregnant with it for a very long time. It was a fairly difficult labour, but we got there in the end. It's a chatty, fun, I hope, look at how amazing our bodies are and what we're already equipped with as far as supporting the process of giving birth, and also a real thorough breakdown into what hypnobirthing is and what a positive difference it can make to your birth. I like to think it's a bit like having a chat with me, a bit like having me there sort of give you my opinion, a little bit of information. I like to think it's amusing in parts as well. It's a book that pregnant people can read. It's a book that their partners can read. There's elements of the book that are particularly relevant to anyone supporting a birth. And it's very much a valuable read if you're wanting to train to be a hypnobirthing practitioner. There's no talking about surges. I do talk about pain. I do talk about different forms of pain relief. It's very much about embracing what your body does, what it's capable of, and not being afraid of it. So just read you a little sample to kind of give you an idea. This is when I'm talking about the cervix. Are you ready? I shall begin. So the cervix is not a separate structure, but sits at the bottom end of the uterus. You should be able to feel the end of it by inserting the middle finger into the vagina. Obviously, there are going to be certain environments where that's more acceptable than others. I would avoid doing it at work, at your desk if I were you, and wash your hands before inserting anything. That hard nubby bit is the cervix. Read you another example. This is in the part of the book which is talking about different ways to assess what's happening in labour rather than just relying on cervical examinations, vaginal examinations. And this is a bit about the purple line. So I've only actually seen this a couple of times because it very much depends on the position of the mother and the colour of her skin. However, when I did see it, I wanted to run around shouting, "Oh my God, it's really there. I've seen it. I've seen it." I didn't know. I refrained. The purple line starts just above the anus and grows up the natal cleft, or bum crack. As labour advances, a bit like the mercury in a thermometer, the length of the line is equivalent to how many centimetres the cervix is dilated. I know. Blew my mind too. I mean, birth really is incredible. and a bit that is extremely relevant to birth partners in a section which is entitled Just Be. And I admit that can sound like I'm venturing into navel-gazing territory, but there's a lot to be said for just being there. It can be very difficult to be in an observatory capacity where someone we love and care for is going through an incredibly intense physical experience, and our instinct can be to step in and fix it. Well, I've got news for you. Sometimes labour can't be fixed. It just has to happen. And sometimes just being there for her, to make eye contact with, just offering a hand to squeeze or a pair of shoulders to hang off is more than enough. So if you want to find out more about my book, it is now available on Amazon. You can buy it and it's on Prime if you've got Prime. If you would love to join me for my book launch, you can find the details on how to book on my Instagram pages and my Facebook pages. £5 donation to Pandas, and I would love to see you there.